Hello, I'm Arnaud Vaudour, producer on Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, and you're watching Eurogamer.
Yo ho ho! Ian from Eurogamer here, back with another exclusive AC4 Black Flag interview. What a way to have a good time, eh viewers? Sometimes it can get a bit claustrophobic when you're stuck on board a ship, surrounded by seamen, and Ubisoft have come up with a couple of ways to alleviate the crushing boredom that real-life pirates would have felt. One of those ways has been to give the Assassin's Creed franchise its first bit of underwater gameplay, so Edward can jump off the crowded poop deck and swim beneath the waves searching for treasure. I spoke to Arnaud Vaudour from Ubisoft Singapore and asked him to bathe me in underwater info.
The whole experience that we wanted to create underwater is based on this sense of exploration we want to give to the player. So first of all, we wanted to create beautiful environment with the beauty of the Caribbean, where you will be able to see some fishes, some corals, but also some threat like the great white shark that is a predator for you when you are underwater. So this space underwater is for you a place where you are a prey and not anymore a predator like you are above the sea. So that's a very dangerous and mysterious place for you, but also beautiful and nice to explore.
So, what are the dangers we'll be facing under the sea? Because I heard it was better down where it's wetter.
The sharks is the big one. You have to be extremely careful when you move around, not to be detected by the shark. You have to remain very, very stealthy, using the environment as your benefits to remain undetected, using the kelp, using the wreck around you to make sure that you can make your way to the treasure that you are looking for without being attacked by a shark. But also you will see some jellyfish, you will see some sea urchin and many other threats in this environment that can be very dangerous for Edward. We wanted to keep all the system very consistent in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. So the detection system is working like on the ground, where you can be detected by the guards and the soldier. So basically the system is working the same way. You can use the vegetation to hide, and when you're detected, you will see the notification on the shark that has spotted you that you are now under his radar and he started to hunt you. When you go underwater, you're armless. You have no weapons at all, because what you need is a freedom of movement, and swimming underwater you cannot go with pistol or swords. So you are a prey there, and when you're attacked by a shark, you better have to be careful, because it can be very, very deadly. So you want to avoid the shark as much as possible and to escape them in any circumstances. Otherwise, you're drained dead.
So, what are the benefits of going underwater? Is it just sparkly treasures, or are there other goodies down there?
There are going to be many things to discover on Assassin's Creed 4, and one of the very important part of the game is your ability to upgrade your own ship, the Jackdaw, because you want to make this ship extremely powerful in order to be able to defeat the most powerful ships in the world. And underwater you'll have the possibility to find very valuable rewards and very valuable upgrades to improve the performance of your ships.
And how are you going to make each dive different and exciting?
We're using many different environments, using shipwrecks, using trenches, using sea bottom with just a sand, using sometimes corals, and we use all this combination of ingredients to have a large variety of environment underwater that you'll be able to explore, and where we'll be able to hide some chests for you to find your way. Some will be fairly simple to navigate. You will not find too many threats there, and you will be able to reach your goal fairly easily. But some will be much more challenging, with a lot of sharks, with a lot of danger everywhere around you, and where you will have more difficulty to find air and to stay a long time underwater in order to get to the treasure.
Now, obviously Edward Kenway doesn't have gills, so how can he stay underwater for so long?
We wanted to create the feeling of free swimming, like we have the free running on the city. So it was very important for us to give this ability to Edouard to be able to stay long underwater and to explore for a long period. So the air is not a very big limitation factor, but still you have to be very careful because it's not that easy to find the chest, and because there's a lot of threat everywhere, you're gonna lose air. So for that, we'll have some air pocket in the world underwater, where you will have to stop, get a breeze, and go back for your exploration. We'll have several ways. We have man-made air pocket that your crew is sending to you to help you, but we'll have also natural air pocket.
Are all these diving locations separate pockets in the gaming world then? You wouldn't, for instance, be able to swim underwater from one to the other, right? Right?
Wanted to create a very high level quality experience there, so we had to contain those diving locations. But we also have the possibility to swim everywhere in the world. You can even cross the world swimming in Assassin's Creed 4. And there is places where you will be on the deep sea, not much to see, but also when you will arrive on the shallow water next to the beach, you will see the sea bottom and you will see how beautiful the Caribbean Sea can be.
So finally, Arnaud, what do you think the hardcore fans will make of this underwater edition? Will they be pleased with this new gameplay aspect?
The underwater was for us very obvious when we started to think about pirate, what a pirate was doing back at the time, because again, that's something that pirates used to do. To collect treasure in the wrecks. So we wanted to explore these possibilities, and with a very skilled character like an assassin, we have the possibility to create a very intense movement and a very intense sequence of action underwater. So we wanted to explore this possibility and to see how we can bring the exploration underwater at the level of the ground exploration and of the parkour that is so cool and so interesting in the city in Assassin's Creed.
Thanks, Arnaud. It's not long now until the good ship Jackdaw finally sails into the shops, but please do subscribe to this channel by clicking on that on-screen annotation, as we have more AC4 coverage coming soon, as well as loads of exclusive interviews straight from the mouths of developers at Gamescom. Shiver me timbers! Oh, piracy.